Daniel Ricciardo is well known for his entertaining post-race interviews and jocular paddock antics.
I'm tripping major nutsack right now.
But behind the smile, there is a steely determination. He's a savvy proponent of the art of driving, with all the skill, passion and commitment needed to make himself a major force in Formula One. His interest in motorsport grew from an early age, while watching his father drive cars at Wanneroo Raceway, a track where the young Daniel would learn his craft. He joined the Red Bull Junior team in 2008. Formula Renault 2.0 and British Formula 3 titles soon followed. In December 2009, he got his first taste of an F1 car at the Young Drivers Test in Jerez, setting the fastest time of all on the final day. He was signed as a test driver for Red Bull's sister team Toro Rosso for the 2011 season. But his competitive race debut came sooner than expected. After a disappointing start to their season, the struggling HRT team decided to replace Narain Karthikeyan, and Red Bull saw it as an opportunity to give Ricciardo his big break at the 2011 British Grand Prix. But it was a rude awakening. Tail enders in every practice session, HRT qualified 23rd and 24th, with the rookie Australian starting right at the back. At a rain-soaked Silverstone, the only time Ricciardo had another car beside him was when he was being lapped. And the remainder of his debut season wasn't much better. Along with Lotus and Virgin, HRT failed to score a single point, with the Australians' best result 18th in India. But in uncompetitive machinery, Ricciardo had done enough to prove he had the skills to step up. And he was confirmed as a Toro Rosso driver for 2012. Ricciardo was reborn, finishing P9 in his first race for the team at his home Grand Prix in Melbourne, with 5 further points finishes to come and only 1 DNF the whole season. Ricciardo was reborn. 2013 saw him hone his consistency, and he outscored teammate Jean-Eric Vergne by 7 points, convincing Red Bull boss Christian Horner he was the man to replace his retiring compatriot Mark Webber in the Milton Keynes-based team. Ricciardo was now in the big league, partnering 4-time and reigning world champion Sebastian Vettel at the dawn of the turbo hybrid era. In the 2014 Australian Grand Prix, he scored a dream podium on debut for Red Bull.
It's all a bit of a blur right now, that's really cool.
I think we could see a smile from here.
Only to be disqualified after the race for a fuel flow irregularity. But he wouldn't be denied his champagne moment, scoring back-to-back podiums in Spain and Monaco as his momentum grew. It seemed only a matter of time before he would stand on the top step, and he didn't have to wait long.
And there goes Daniel Ricciardo on Sergio Perez, moves up into second place. Here comes Daniel Ricciardo on Nico Rosberg. Ricciardo takes the lead. The team rush out to applaud him home. It's Daniel Ricciardo on the top step of the podium for the first time in Formula One.
I got a flight out tonight, but I don't know, I was very tempted to cancel that one.
He was victorious again after some serious moves at the Hungaroring.
Ricciardo's got the inside line, and down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo.
Did he have some confidence on that brake pedal? Incredible. Absolutely amazing.
After victory in Hungary, he made it back-to-back wins with a fine drive in Belgium.
Unbelievable drive. Unbelievable.
He finished his breakthrough season 3rd in the championship, an incredible 71 points ahead of his German teammate. Ricciardo had established himself at the very top. With Vettel Ferrari bound for 2015, Daniel Kvyat was elevated from Toro Rosso to fill the vacant seat. The new pairing got on well. The highlight of the year was a double podium in Hungary behind Vettel. But despite another magnificent second place in Singapore, points were harder to come by. And Ricciardo finished 2015 a disappointing 8th overall. But 2016 was vintage Ricciardo. In Monaco, he claimed his maiden pole with a superb lap. However, a pit stop tactical error by the team denied him an almost certain victory.
I was called in the box. I didn't make the call. I got called, so they should have been ready.
This one hurts a lot more than any other.
There were further podiums in Hungary, Germany, Belgium and Singapore, where his trademark shoey became a tradition.
I'm not drinking out of that, mate. Yeah!
But with a young Max Verstappen replacing Kvyat in the second Red Bull seat and winning on debut for the senior team, Ricciardo had a serious challenger to contend with. At Sepang, he had to get his elbows out.
And as they rise over the crest, it's wheel to wheel. Verstappen on the outside, Ricciardo trying to hang on in there. Who's going to win this battle between the two Red Bulls? No team orders here. Ricciardo with a nose ahead, going into the next right-hander, stays ahead of Max Verstappen. Brilliant racing. Daniel Ricciardo sees the checkered flag and the win that he's been waiting for over 2 years now.
Ricciardo was a winner again, and there would be more top 3 finishes in Austin and Mexico City, as the Australian matched his career best finish of 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. Red Bull's pairing had all the makings of a world-beating duo, but their 2017 car, the RB13, was unreliable, and Ricciardo's DNFs mounted up. He fared best with a run of 5 podiums on the bounce, including victory in the inaugural Azerbaijan Grand Prix, where he gave a masterclass in the art of street circuit overtaking.
And down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo. What a move from the Australian. The checkered flag is there. He wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
But 3 retirements in the final 4 races saw Ricciardo's 2017 challenge peter out, and the frustrated Australian finished 5th in the championship, albeit 32 points ahead of Verstappen. '18 would mark another turning point in Daniel's F1 career. 4th in the season opener, he really came alive in round 3.
Bottas covers it off, but he can't cover it off totally. Ricciardo somehow finds a gap there.
Go on. Get it, Kill. Get it.
Woo! He has made every single opportunity that's come his way today. Ricciardo wins the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yes, boys.
Nice job, mate. Amazing job, mate. That was absolutely clinical moves.
Sometimes you just got to lick the stamp and send it. So there we go. I enjoyed it very much.
In Monaco, there was redemption for his 2016 disappointment. Quickest in every session, he led the race from pole, despite an MG UK problem that saw him unable to find 7th and 8th gears for more than half the race.
Yeah, I got no power though. Will it get better?
Negative, Daniel, negative.
His eventual victory in Monte Carlo would be his greatest performance to date.
It's redemption day for Daniel Ricciardo. He wins the Monaco Grand Prix.
Amazing. I don't know how you did that, Daniel. Incredible.
There was a few doubts that came in mid-race, but yeah, just we won Monaco, so feels good. Feels good.
But Monaco would also prove to be his last win as a Red Bull driver, with Ricciardo surprising the paddock by announcing a move to Renault for 2019, parting ways with the company that had backed him for so long. Partnering Nico Hülkenberg, the move to the French team was seen as a sideways step at best, with Renault at that time rarely in contention for podium places. And Ricciardo's campaign didn't start well. The team's best finish came at Monza, with Ricciardo P4 and Hülkenberg P5.
We'll keep chipping away.
Pizza's paying off, mate.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
With the Australians' help, Renault finished 5th in the Constructors' Championship, a marked improvement from 9th the year before. But it wasn't the success he craved. When the 2020 championship was delayed by the coronavirus pandemic, driver transfer talks started early. Sebastian Vettel announced he would be leaving Ferrari at the end of the year, instigating a summer shuffle that saw Carlos Sainz take the German's vacant seat at Maranello, and Ricciardo opting to move to McLaren in 2021. But there was still the condensed 2020 season to contend with. Ricciardo finished 4th at Silverstone in the British Grand Prix, and then P4 again at Spa and Mugello. A first Renault podium since 2011, agonisingly just out of reach. The tension was finally broken at the Nürburgring.
Daniel Ricciardo gives Renault their first podium since Malaysia in 2011.
Is that a podium, boys? Is that a podium?
That's a podium. Yeah, nice shot, mate.
It's a podium, Daniel. Thank you.
Awesome jump, mate.
Oh,
Finally.
assistance pays off.
Ricciardo claimed another podium at Imola, finishing the year 5th in the drivers' standings. The remarkable progress meaning he left the French team on a high. With a reinvigorated McLaren finishing 3rd in the Constructors' Championship, it seems Daniel's move was well timed. The ascending Woking outfit looked poised to push on, with Ricciardo alongside the always improving Lando Norris as F1's new era approaches, with big regulation changes coming in 2022. More victories, more celebrations, more moments of Danielness. Whatever the future holds for the Honey Badger, he'll be desperate to have a car to finally match his talents. One of the most likeable drivers on the grid, he remains a champion in waiting.